Going live. I am live on YouTube. Hey, how you guys doing? I gotta remember to talk to this camera, not this monitor over here. I am now live on YouTube. I went live on Facebook a little while ago. I went live on Twitter and I think Instagram as well. Now I'm going live on YouTube, talking about basically the same couple of things, but on YouTube I'll make it a little bit different because a lot of my YouTube followers know that I used to make cartoon reviews, but I'll get to that in just a moment. And you guys use Facebook because I'm a little concerned about what Facebook is doing because a lot of my followers and my friends on Facebook were voicing their concern about putting putting one of their friends in a Facebook group, which is, let's just say they put their friend in a group, and then all of a sudden they get dinged by Facebook because there's security reasons or something. Now, I'm concerned about that because what if they have a very Democratic or Republican friend, and they want to put that friend in one of their Democratic or Republican groups? Are Facebook going to ding them because of their political reviews? Now, these friends didn't do that, but these friends did say that they had put their friends in a group about makeup or something, and then they got dinged about a security issue, which is kind of concerning to me because I have a group on Facebook called the Turkana Fan Club, the Turkana Fan Club Facebook group. I would love you to go there and join the group because if I get 4,000 members in my group, and I'm very close, very, 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 very close. If I get 4,000 members in that group, I will post book 2, Dr. Q and the Banana Gun, up on the website, Turkana.com, for free for an entire weekend or maybe an entire week or something. So if you never read it yet, this is your chance to read Turkana Book 2, but I got to get 4,000 members in my group, Turkana Fan Club on Facebook. So there's that. Anyway, yeah, some people are voicing their concerns about adding other people to the group because they're getting dinged by Facebook. I'm just getting the feeling that Facebook might be slowly changing because they're probably trying to figure out, wait, hang on a second, maybe we can monetize all these people who are in these groups, All right, the second thing I want to talk to you about is Kickstarter. Do you know of any videos on YouTube or any books that I can go to find more information about a Kickstarter? Because I want to use a Kickstarter for my next book. Let me back that up a bit first, okay? I've written 3 books, as a lot of you probably know. I've written 3 books about a female superhero named Turkana. They are family-friendly, illustrated novels about a female superhero. They are illustrated novels, means they're basically a book with a lot of color pictures in them. Some people call them graphic novels, but a graphic novel is more or less a gigantic comic book. Anyway, if you want to call it a graphic novel, fine, but it is an illustrated novel, and I've written 3 of them already. And I'm thinking my next book is going to be a comic book. I've already gotten 3 pages all, done up already. So I'm working on it. It's going to be maybe like a 16 or 14 page book, an independent comic book. I'm going to take it to my Comic Cons and try and sell it online if I can. But I was concerned because even though I have to hire artists, I'm wondering if I can maybe do a Kickstarter campaign to do the other, part of this particular story. Now, yes, I mean the 2-part story. The original idea was it was going to be the 4th book. It was going to be called Medea's Rise to Power because Turkana has a mom named Medea and she's stuck on a planet. How she got off of that? Well, I'm kind of changing that because a lot of people have been asking me, when are you going to write the first comic book? And I thought, well, this comic book will take place right after the 3rd book. So it's not like I'm starting all over with a fresh new comic book. I'm starting over. The story is continuing right where I left off, only now in comic book form. So I want to see how that works. So I'm going to a bunch of Comic Cons next year with a new comic book. We'll see how that works. Anyway, I'm curious about getting some information about Kickstarter because Kickstarter is a way for artists or creators like me to try and make some money to get their comic book and their stuff out there. So if you have any information for me, please leave a comment in the comment section below about Kickstarter, and I would really, really, really appreciate it. All right, the third thing is screenplays. In case you guys didn't know, before I became a writer for writing novels or illustrated novels, I was a screenwriter between 1999 and 2005. I just now started getting back into it because I'm using a program on Amazon called Amazon Story Writer, and basically, if you have an Amazon account, it's free. So I upload a PDF of the screenplays I was working on, and I can work on my screenplay on Amazon Story Writer, and it saves it automatically. So that's cool. So yeah, I use Amazon Story Writer, and I've been writing, or at least rewriting, this story about, well, a very promiscuous girl named April. It's called The Taming of April. Nothing to do with The Taming of the Shrew, because I mentioned this earlier to somebody, and they say, was it about The Taming of the Shrew? They kind of like to play on that. No. Nothing to do with The Taming of the Shrew, or no play on that whatsoever. Anyway, it's about this promiscuous girl named April, and she's a hairdresser. And yeah, another guy named Adam, he eventually connects with her by having her do his hair, and that's how they meet. Then they kind of meet other places, and she kind of strings him along. And he's always trying to tame her and calm her down in different ways because she's very wild. She enters wet t-shirt contests and that kind of stuff. Well, the thing is, this is why I'm concerned, because I'm the family-friendly guy who writes the family-friendly stuff about the female superhero. This could be on Nickelodeon or Disney XD, and now I'm writing a story like a raunchy rom-com or a raunchy romantic comedy. So I know it's a different audience entirely, and it's a different format entirely. Obviously, comic books and illustrated novels, and this is a screenplay. So it's a totally different genre, totally different people to target. But it also concerns me because I'm not going to change my name and use a pen name or something. I want people to know that this work was done by me. But I don't want people to think that, oh, so you're doing this now, I shouldn't follow you because you're not family friendly anymore. No. I still do family friendly stuff. I'm still going to write Turkana. Turkana is about kind of like my sort of in my daughter. So yeah, I'm still going to write Turkana stuff. My daughter still wants to cosplay as her. I'm still going to go to Comic Cons, but I'm also an adult, so I'm going to write other stuff too. I like other stuff as well. A lot of times I put my kids to bed, and me and my wife are watching something more adult oriented. So yeah, I like cartoons, and I'm probably watching cartoons probably 80% of the time. But some other times I'm watching other stuff. So anyway. The last thing is, since this is YouTube, I'm going to talk about my cartoon reviews. Now, in case you didn't know, and I'm sure you probably did if you're following me here on YouTube, I used to do cartoon reviews, and I'm probably going to get back into it. I just don't know when. The last video I made, which I figure was about Troll Hunters, I think, during the end of that video, I said, hey, I'm going to bring all the stuff back probably in September. Well, here it is October now, and I haven't brought it back yet. I'm also trying to figure out a way to make the videos and not get dinged with a copyright infringement. Now, I've seen a lot of other videos where they talk about other different things that they like to talk about, and they put a picture like over here. And then where they're talking and they talk about whatever's in the picture there. And this way they can talk about the cartoon or whatever and not get dinged with music or other video that they're using. They're just using the picture. That is a good way, but unfortunately it's not, I don't know, it's not very creative. It's not very lively, which is bad. But unfortunately, I don't want to get dinged with another copyright because I've had, I think, 3 videos on YouTube that I posted for the cartoon reviews. 3 of them were dinged with copyright infringement, and I didn't want to even bother with, hey, hey, I want to fight you on that one. I think I fought one. I fought one and won because the idea was I used the first, I think, 15 seconds of the intro to Avatar: The Last Airbender. I didn't use anything else, no music, just like the first 15 seconds, and then I talked about how it was. Well, I started using that in other videos, and then I think the one for Fairly Odd Parents, they dinged me with a copyright infringement. Exact same thing. I talked about how great the cartoon was, how great the cartoon intro was, used like only 15 seconds of it, and then they wouldn't want to use it. So I'm probably not going to use an intro anymore. I'm probably going to be very simple with it when I get back into it. Besides, the other reason I haven't been doing them in a while is because I'm watching some cartoons that I'm trying to catch up on. Like you probably saw this today when I posted this. I'm watching older episodes of Ben 10, the original from 2005. Now, I've seen a lot of the episodes, but I didn't see all the episodes. All the episodes are up on Hulu, and I'm trying to catch up on them so I can give a good review on them. I also would like to give a good review on some other cartoons as well that I've seen, but, like on Netflix, there's Disenchantment. I want to give my review on that one. There's also the newest one, the Dragon Prince. I'm going to give my review on that one as well. I'm going to be reviewing a lot of other cartoons that I've seen in the past, but of course, the ones I did last year, well, those are all these cartoons I've already seen. So it's kind of hard to give a review of a cartoon when, when I haven't seen the whole series yet. And I made that mistake with Voltron, because I thought, oh, Voltron's done, but it's not done. So anyway, I've been rambling on for about 10 minutes now. So if you want to check out what I said earlier about the Facebook groups or about the Kickstarter or the screenplay stuff or about my cartoon reviews here on YouTube, please go back and check out the beginning of the video. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'm sure I will talk to you again soon, probably putting up some more cartoon reviews. That's all. Bye-bye.